This is an autopsy because something inside your brain is quietly changing and you keep calling it a habit. By the end of this video, you won't just understand what's happening, you will recognize the exact moment it took control. If you use nicotine, alcohol, or any so called stress relief regularly, your brain has already chosen it over you. You don't wake up one day and decide to ruin your brain. That's not how the trap is set. Nobody lights the first cigarette thinking, this is how I lose my peace of mind. Nobody pours a drink planning to become a version of themselves they'll have to apologize for tomorrow. No. It all starts as a social lubricant, a stress buster, sometimes just a choice. And that's the genius of it. Addiction doesn't attack you like a monster. It doesn't kick the door down. It walks in like a friend. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how your brain was tricked. And more importantly, why blaming yourself was never fair to begin with. Let's open the usual manual of your brain. Your survival depends on a chemical called dopamine. Evolution designed it to reward behaviors that keep you alive, like eating, bonding, solving problems. In a healthy brain, dopamine flows slowly, steadily, but drugs, alcohol, and nicotine, they don't wait for a reward. They hijack the delivery system. A good meal might raise dopamine by 50%. Nicotine? 200%. Your brain was never built for that kind of intensity. It's like trying to power a household light bulb with a lightning bolt. To survive the surge, your brain does something terrifying. It turns the volume down on joy itself, just so it doesn't burn out. And this is why normal life starts to feel dull. Music feels quieter, food feels flat, people feel irritating for no clear reason. Let's not talk about one of the most successful lies in the history, the calm of nicotine. Smokers say it helps them relax. Scientifically, it's the opposite. Within 7 seconds of a puff, nicotine floods your brain with adrenaline and cortisol. Your heart rate spikes, your blood vessels tighten, your body enters fight or flight. So, why do you feel relaxed? Because you're not feeling peace. You're feeling the relief of ending a withdrawal that the previous cigarette started 20 minutes ago. Nicotine is the only kidnapper that makes you grateful when it stops beating you for 5 minutes. And here's what almost no one tells you. Your brain needs chemistry correction. First, delay the spike. When the urge hits, wait 10 minutes. Dopamine spikes collapse faster than they rise. Most urges die if you don't obey them immediately. Second, change the cue, not the craving. Cravings are attached to time, place, and emotion. Change where or when you smoke or drink before trying to stop entirely. Your brain panics when routines shift gradually. Third, restore natural reward. Your brain won't give you fake dopamine until it trusts real dopamine again, like sunlight, movement, cold water. Not motivation, not discipline, chemistry. Alcohol is a downer, but its first target isn't your sadness, it's your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for judgment, filters, and restraint. And alcohol is said to cut the brakes on anxiety, yes, but it also cuts the brakes on aggression, secrets, and dignity. Chronic alcohol use physically shrinks gray matter. It damages white matter highways, the connections that let your brain talk to itself. This is why I didn't mean it is a neurological half truth. You meant it in that moment because the part of you that says, stop, this is a bad idea, was actually chemically paralyzed. This isn't an excuse, it's an explanation, and explanations give power back. The scariest damage isn't what this does to your body, it's what it does to your sense of self. There's a molecular switch in the brain called delta FOSP. With repeated use, it builds up like rust. It remodels your neurons. It tells your brain that the substance is more important than food, sleep, or even love. This is why you become agitated, irritated. And this is why you lie. And this is why life feels flat as well. You think the agitation is your personality? No. You think I'm just an angry person? No. This is just your nervous system screaming for a chemical payment. You aren't losing your mind, you're being held for ransom. When you try to stop, the brain panics. After long suppression, it overcompensates with excitatory chemicals like glutamate. Withdrawal isn't just a bad mood. Nicotine withdrawal is a brain fog so thick you can't finish even a sentence. Alcohol withdrawal, it can give you tremors and hallucinations. This isn't weakness. This isn't a lack of willpower. This is biological system trying to figure out how to live in a world without the poison it was forced to love. If stopping feels unbearable, it means your brain is recalibrated, not failing, relearning. We are the only species capable of mapping our own neurons. We can see the damage on an MRI. So, why do we still defend the habit? Because the brain's job isn't to make you happy, it's to make you survive. And once it's trained to believe the poison is the cure, it will fight for the poison lifetime. The real question isn't why we get addicted. The real question is why do we keep building cages and call them comfort? Awareness doesn't break cage instantly, but it always puts the key in your hand, and no brain, no matter how hijacked, can unsee the truth once it's seen it. Question everything, be the catalyst, hit subscribe. This is the Y Catalyst signing off.